Robert Jerome with Invictus Personal Defense, coming to you from the 2A Shooting Center here in Tulsa, Oklahoma. And today I want to talk to you about a decision that we have to make today in order to prepare ourselves to prevent us from being abducted or kidnapped. This is Robert Jerome, and again, like I said, today we're going to talk about a decision that we have to make today in order to mentally prepare ourselves to be willing to fight off that attacker and prevent us from being abducted or kidnapped. And let me tell you, the reason why this has come about is I teach a lot of handgun classes here in the state of Oklahoma, and I'll run through the scenarios of when we can use deadly force. And in Oklahoma, you can use deadly force when there is imminent danger of death or serious bodily harm. That's when we can go to guns and save our lives. Basically, whenever we're about ready to die, we walk through that. And I run through the whole scenario, and then I do a little role play where I'll walk up to one of the gals. I say, okay, I'm a bad guy, and I just grabbed you, and I'm telling you this. Come with me, I'm going to rape you, I'm not going to kill you. And I'll ask them, hey, could you shoot me at that point in time? And almost 30 to 40% of the ladies in the classroom go, I guess I got to be raped. And I just can't believe it. We are so deficient in training our young, or not even young women, our ladies and people in general and our kids of when we can fight off and stave off an attacker and what kind of force we can use. Well, let me tell you something. We can absolutely, in the state of Oklahoma, during those, under that circumstance, we can absolutely use deadly force. Kidnapping and rape is considered deadly force in the state of Oklahoma. And so therefore we can use deadly force to stave off that attack. Now, I don't understand what we have done to train up these young ladies to think, or ladies, period, to think that they have to allow this guy to rape them. But one of the things is what, for some reason, confuses them is the fact that whenever I walked up there and I said, I'm the bad guy, come with me, I'm going to rape you, I'm not going to kill you, they hear, I'm not going to kill you, and they believe me. Now, it's a little wrong because I'm the instructor. Maybe mentally they don't think I would lie to them, but we have to understand, as a criminal, criminals will lie to you. They absolutely will lie to you. What am I trying to do if I was a criminal? To do in that moment, I'm trying to run over you. I want you to cooperate with me so you will help me make you my next victim. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to make you my next victim, and I want you to cooperate with me. And so we have to understand, A, we cannot believe that criminal unless he tells us something like, hey, come with me or I'm going to kill you. Well, come with me or I'm going to shoot you. Well, we absolutely might believe him then. But other than that, when anything that has to do with, hey, I'm not going to hurt you, I'm not going to kill you, we can't believe that. And what we have to understand is when they're trying to abduct us and move us from the primary location to the secondary location, there's only bad things that can happen in that secondary location. And the decision we have to make today is this. We're not leaving that primary location. We're not leaving that parking lot that this guy or these guys are trying to remove me from. We're not going. Wherever they've made contact with us and they want to move me, we're not going to go. And that's the decision we have to make. Now, let's say they walk up and they say something like, come with me or I'm going to kill you, or come with me or I'm going to shoot you. We have to walk through this. And this is what we have to consider. If he's willing to kill us, if he's willing to shoot us in the parking lot, what is he going to do with us after he gets us to that secondary location? Well, he's going to shoot us. If he's willing to shoot us here, he's definitely going to shoot us and kill us in that secondary location. And if he's not willing to shoot us in that secondary location, he's definitely not willing to shoot us in the primary location, the contact location. So, number one, there we go. We got to decide we're going to stay here because he may not be willing to do it. Well, let's say the guy or guys, the attackers, are willing to shoot us. Well, let's walk through that. Let's say they're willing to shoot us. If they're mean enough, if they're just willing, they're absolutely willing to shoot you if they don't get their way. Well, where would you rather be shot? Would you rather be shot in the primary location, or would you rather be shot in that secondary location? In that primary location, in that parking lot or whatever, we might be able to get some quick medical attention. We might be able to survive in that parking lot. If they shoot us in that secondary location, guess what? We're out of luck. We're going to die, because where they take us to rape us and have fun with us, no one's ever going to find us. They're not going to find us. We will not get quick medical attention there. We have a possibility of getting quick medical attention in that parking lot. And finally, the third scenario is, hey, they shoot us and we die. Now, that sucks. I understand that. That's a terrible thought to have, and that sucks. But again, let's walk through it. Seriously, let's walk through it. Would you rather die in that parking lot in that one moment in time fighting for your life, or would you rather die in that secondary location after they've had fun with you for 3 or 4 days? What would you rather do? For me, I'd rather end it right here. And so the decision we have to make is this: I'm not going to go. And we have to make it today. Like I said, we have to make it today, because if we don't make it today, when somebody comes up and tries to abduct us and abduct one of our loved ones, what are they going to be thinking? What am I going to do? What am I going to do? What am I going to do? Well, I'll tell you exactly what you're going to do. You're going to do what they tell you to do, because you're hearing it coming in, you're rattled, and you're just going to go and do what they tell you to do. And unfortunately, it's going to be to go with them. So we have to make that decision today, to be mentally prepared today, because we will not have time to make that decision whenever that abduction attempt, that kidnapping attempt happens. Now, I know all this is kind of hard, and I know it's kind of tough, but we have to make these decisions. We have to walk through that. Talk it over with your loved ones. If they're not going to watch this video, talk it over with your loved ones. Get them mentally prepared and understanding that our best opportunity to survive is in that parking lot. That is our Alamo. That is where we're going to make our stand. That is it. This is it. This is our Alamo, and we're going to stay, and we're going to fight for all we have. If we have a gun, we're going to shoot them. If we have a knife, we're going to stick them. If we happen to find some secondary weapon, an improvised weapon, a stick, and we're going to run it through that guy's eyeball, but we are not going to leave that parking lot. Because if we leave, we got to understand, definitely, if they happen to get you that secondary location, it's not we got to fight until we stop breathing. We're going to continue fighting. But our very best opportunity of surviving that conflict is in that parking lot. And this is our Alamo, and this is where we absolutely are going to make our best stand. Again, this is Robert Jerome with Invictus Personal Defense. Hopefully you can take this video to heart, and honestly, hopefully you can save someone's life. I mean, that's why I make these videos, to make a difference. To make a difference, to help people save their lives, to protect them against these attackers, against these criminals who are just, they're depraved and dark and basically pond scum. I can't stand them. And we have to protect ourselves against them. We have to train. And how do we train? Tactically and mentally. We got to get ready to go. I hope you check out my webpage at invictuspersonaldefense.com. Facebook, please like me, and again, my YouTube channel, look at my videos, like me, leave some and subscribe. Please subscribe. Leave some comments. Let me know what you think. And again, I look forward to talking to you in the future.